Sloan, thank you very much. It's Thursday, of course, so that means we're back in Nutrition Educator Lynn Matava's kitchen. And today we're talking about something that you may not have ever even heard of. They're called Sunchokes, and Lynn has some tips on how to get your family to try them and some other new foods. Check it out.
Trying new foods can be a really fun family activity. It's also a great way to encourage youngsters of all ages to eat more fruits and vegetables. This week, I popped into my local Tuesday farmers market and I came across these Sunchokes. And this is a food that I think a lot of people are not familiar with. They're also called Jerusalem artichokes. They are a perennial, which means they're a plant that the plant dies off, but the underground tubers stay alive, and then they grow back in spring. This is a type of sunflower, and it's one that the tubers are edible. It's low starch, so it's lower in carbohydrates, and it's very similar to a potato, but it's different than a potato at the same time. It grows like one. You can see here they're kind of thick, and it's an underground, the thick part of the root or the rhizome, and they kind of send out shoots just like potatoes and grow up. These can be eaten raw. They can be cut up and put into soups. You could puree them, or you could do what I did today, and I just sliced them thin and roasted them. You can peel them or not peel them. They're small and a pain in the neck to peel, so I choose to just scrub them really well to get all the last little dirt, particles and things out of the nooks and crannies, and then I sliced them thin, and I just kind of roasted them in just a little bit of oil, a sprinkle of salt, and my favorite thing to do with them is just to eat them or throw them over top of salad, maybe with some grilled chicken or something, and they just bring a lot of flavor. But so if you're going to try something new with your family, the best thing you can do is just go pick out something new that everyone hasn't had, or maybe one of you's had and the rest of you haven't, and then set up some rules ahead of time. Let everyone know you're going to have a tasting event and that you're going to do this as a fun activity as a family. The first rule that I like to share with everyone is not to yuck anyone else's yum. So words like ew, yuck, gross, we try to leave them out of it because they're negative words. You might take a bite of it and say, I don't like this, it's not for me. But as long as we try to make sure that other people are allowed to like it, that's okay. Everyone is encouraged to take at least one bite, the one no thank you bite, right? They take it, and if they really don't like it, you don't have to try it again. We encourage, if they don't like it, if anyone in the family doesn't like it, this is a great opportunity to practice vocabulary skills. So you can say, well, what don't you like about it? Describe the texture, describe the flavor. Is it bitter? Is it sweet? Is it crunchy? Is it mushy? Let's talk about some of the reasons you don't like it. Taste first. We all eat first with our eyes. So if food's prettier, we tend to be more excited about eating it. But if something's new, our eyes might tell us that the food is something that we're afraid of. So we're going to agree that we taste with our mouths, taste it, and then decide if we like it or not. After tasting, you let the group decide whether or not they are going to continue eating it. And just remember that tastes change, and as we all age and grow, we might like things now that we didn't like a year ago. Stay positive, be excited, and have fun trying something new with your family.
Now, as a reminder, we have all of Lynn's tips and tricks on our website. If you want to find them, all you have to do is log on to 47abc.com and then click on the Good Morning Delmarva page.